Hello everyone. In previous video we discussed of how to add the reminder to our task to not make our sales rep lose something, and here we have some limitation is that this reminder will only appear in here in notifications, but to make it 100% reliable solution, we also sometimes want to send emails with these notifications to our sales reps, and we are going to do it today together. So, and here is our plan. So we will create a new checkbox field on user object, and we'll call it receive task email notifications. And if it is checked, email will come as a notification, and this also will allow our users to unsubscribe from these notifications if they don't want to get this email noise. So this is not like this is very convenient to not disturb sales reps with unnecessary things. Okay, so and we'll do this notification following this logic. So if user has this checkbox checked and task status is not completed and reminder is set, we will send email at the same time as reminder time. And as a fallback, if reminder is not set, we will send email at the same date as due date is set on a task. So simple, but we'll need to create some flows for this. So let's first start with our user object, user fields, new, and here I want to select the checkbox, next. Now I need to copy this name to name it properly, and I will mark it checked by default, so nobody won't be missed. I will uncheck this because I don't want to get it to reports. Okay, next, and usually I only assign this to some specific profiles. So in your case, it will be something different, but in my case, I only assign it to myself to see this. But it's convenient, again, to make this field accessible to your users because they will be able to unsubscribe from these notifications. Save. And now we have this feature on. And as an admin, you can manage it from here, from users. On every and single user, we will have this guy now. Additional information, receive. I'll make it checked. Save. Yes, and every user, if he is not an admin, will be able to go to settings, advanced user details, and change it from here. Also very simple. Okay, now let's create this flow that will actually run this magic. Flow. Oh, we're not in the proper section. Let's navigate to setup, flow, flows, and new flow. All right. So it will be record triggered flow because I'm going to bind it to tasks creation or task updates. So here we will look for task, and I will select that record is created or updated. What next? We also need to put some conditions here that we don't need to deal with the tasks that are completed. So task status doesn't equal to completed. Yeah. This radio button I will leave as it is every time a record is updated. Here we have actions and related records. I like this. And what next? What next? Yeah, now I'm going to add schedule paths. These guys will be responsible for these delayed notifications. So my first schedule path, I'll call it at reminder set, and it will be bound to our reminder checkbox. Task reminder date time, I'll put here hours after 0 to get it at the same moment when task reminder is firing. Okay, and I will add another branch here and call it due date fallback. Due date fallback. Here I will pick due date, and we'll select here days and 0. This means that it will fire at the same date as our due date at the morning. Okay, so now we're going to create some logic to make it all work. First, we will need to fetch the task owner, because we need to understand who should we notify. So we'll call this get owner user, and object will be user here. You need to search for it, because there are many objects with users in caption. And here we need to now find proper user. So his ID will equal to user ID assigned to our task. So here I'm going to pick trigger task and assign to ID user and ID. Should I scroll this or just search? Yeah, user ID. Very good. Okay, and only the first record automatically store all fields. This part is done, and now we need to create decision flow. I will call it. So we'll now understand. Should define: are we going to send this email or not? And first branch I will call it send, and conditions here will be first we need to understand that that this task is assigned to someone particularly, not to some group. So I will get owner user ID to be not null. Yes, next. We want to understand, does this user has this switch active or not, that he wants to get these notifications. Task yes, receive task email notification. equals to true. And last thing is to verify that our reminder set is active. Equals true. Very good. Here I will leave that if condition requirements are met. Here everything is good. Okay, and now I only need to make it work, to configure that I want to send the email. That's why I'm creating new element, send email. Let's call it very simple, send email. And recipient will be that user that we fetched before. Here we need to pick his email address. All right, we have his email address. Now we'll create some beautiful subject. I'm just pasting what works. The best it's just the subject will be this string plus task subject. To enter it by yourself, you just first select record, subject, and then you can add something before. I'm just pasting it to make it quicker. And here let's select as a plain text to not have issue with the rendering inside email client. And here I will put already prepared email template like I have it here. So it will contain subject, due date, status, priority, and some kind notice that you can always unsubscribe from these email notifications. Let's make it more dense because I don't know why, but I have here a lot of empty lines. All right, now it looks solid. Okay, it looks like everything is configured here, so we can close this branch. And it will be a little bit nasty, but we will copy all these guys to the right and we'll tweak them a little bit. So I'm going to copy this element, paste here. Same with the decision. I will change it later. And same with the email, because email will be the same actually. Okay. So now I only need to change small thing with this decision, because it should filter for as a fallback when we don't have this reminder set. So that's why we'll put here that reminder set is false. Reminder set is false. We'll also put that we have actually this due date, because without due date we don't have to bind anything to record due date. Due date is null false. What else? We have that user needs to be notified, and probably that's it. Looks good. Looks good for me. False. Okay, yeah, looks good. So yeah, we're done. Now we just need to save it as task due date email notifications. It's saving and we need to activate it. Yeah, now it's active and you should try it by yourself. I already did it. So after due date will be set, for instance, you can much easily play with due dates. If it will be set, you'll get a notification. And same thing with, if reminder is set, same thing with due date. All right, that's it. If you like this video, please click like on YouTube. It will help me to create more videos for you. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Small thing, but very important one that I noticed that after copying this stuff from from this branch to due date branch, uh, so these all guys are related to getting records for owner user, uh, and they were named differently comparing to this guy. So here we need to really quickly to reassign it. Get it, like it's named Nasty, but you can like rename it up there and it will look better. User ID here too. User task notification, very good. And same thing here in the email. And we need to save it as a new version. After that, it should work 100% perfectly and activate. Now we are done. Thank you for watching me. Click like. Bye.